Wyatt Earp, the legendary lawman and gambler, lived a life shrouded in mystery and intrigue. But what secrets lie beyond the surface of this Wild West icon? Discover the untold stories of his adventures, his loves, and his deadly feuds. Was he truly fearless, or did he have a hidden vulnerable side? What drove him to seek justice? And what was the real motive behind his legendary gunfights? In this video, we will talk everything about Wyatt Earp, legends of larger-than-life characters who left an indelible impression on the culture and geography of the frontier are interspersed throughout the history of the American West. These figures played a significant role in shaping the American West. Wyatt Earp is one such figure, often seen as the quintessential embodiment of bravery, justice, and tenacity. Wyatt Barry Stapp Earp was born on March 19, 1848, in Monmouth, Illinois. His life's journey encompassed buffalo hunting, law enforcement, and gunfighting. As we explore deeper into the mysteries of his life, we find that he was a multifaceted individual whose legacy never ceases to captivate our imagination and shed light on the harsh realities of life in the Wild West. Early years and formative influences. The nomadic lifestyle of Wyatt Earp's family throughout his formative years is characterized by the fact that they migrated from Illinois to Iowa and then on to California. Wyatt's father, Nicholas Earp, was both a farmer and a lawyer, and as a result, Wyatt gained a profound reverence for both the land and the law at an early age. Growing up in a family that prized discipline, honor, and integrity greatly influenced the development of his character and his future choices. During the formative years of Wyatt Earp, when he was handed his first weapon, a combined shotgun and rifle, to protect his family from marauding Indians, it became clear that Earp had a natural liking for firearms. His innate knack for marksmanship was developed throughout his life, and by the time he moved to California, he had reached a high level of proficiency as a shooter. This ability would come to define his subsequent pursuits: loss and rebirth in the face of tragedy. In the year 1870, Wyatt Earp found himself in Lamar, Missouri. It was there that he met Urilla Sutherland, whom he later married. Their joy was short-lived, however, as Urilla tragically departed away within a year, leaving Earp in a state of complete devastation. This tragedy marked a turning point in his life, propelling him into various roles such as buffalo hunter and stagecoach driver, before eventually embracing a career in law enforcement. The unexpected confrontation with Wild Bill Hickok. In the year 1871, Wyatt Earp's journey crossed paths with that of Wild Bill Hickok, a legendary figure who was renowned for his bravery and sharpshooting abilities. Their meeting in Kansas City would prove to be important for Earp, since it was under Hickok's guidance that he developed his abilities as a buffalo hunter and gained a better understanding of the ways of the Wild West. Under Hickok's mentorship, Earp began cultivating the qualities that would later define his legacy. These were patience, the ability to think strategically, and the capacity to remain calm under pressure. The notorious conflict that took place in Ellsworth. Wyatt Earp's reputation as a determined lawman started to take shape in the unruly town of Ellsworth, Kansas, which was located in the state of Kansas. Earp's ability to diffuse potentially combustible situations without resorting to physical force was on display when he intervened in a quarrel with the Thompson brothers in August of 1873. This battle heralded the rise of a lawman who depended more on his brains than his gun. It was during this showdown that Earp disarmed Ben Thompson and prevented bloodshed, acquire a prominent position in Dodge City. As Wyatt Earp traveled to Dodge City, a town notorious for its lawlessness and gunfights, his image as a strong lawman continued to rise. Dodge City earned the moniker, the gunfight capital of the world. Earp was given the position of Chief Deputy Marshal, and he immediately instituted stringent regulations in an attempt to bring order to the chaotic situation. In order to divide the business district from the disorderly part of the city, he instituted a law that prohibited people from carrying guns and imposed a deadline. His efforts, which were supported by a citizen committee and fellow deputies, played an essential part in bringing order to Dodge City's chaotic situation. The complicated ties that bind friendships. The fact that Earp was pals with Doc Holliday, who was known for being a gambler and gunman, gave his persona additional layers of depth and complexity. In spite of the fact that they came from different worlds, Earp and Holliday were able to forge a strong connection that defied the expectations of society. This unusual alliance served as a monument to Earp's ability to look past appearances and realize the significance of personal relationships in a volatile environment. It was a testament to Earp's ability to see beyond appearances and identify the value of personal connections. The imprint of Tombstone on history. Tombstone, Arizona, a small town in the heart of the American West, has left an indelible mark on history thanks to the exploits of Wyatt Earp, one of the most iconic figures of the Wild West. Earp's travels brought him to Tombstone, where he, along with his brothers and Maddie Blaylock, his common-law wife, attempted to start a new life for themselves. Tombstone, infamous for its lawlessness and rowdy ambience, became the stage where Earp demonstrated his unwavering dedication to justice and his relentless pursuit of law and order. The gunfight at the OK Corral, which took place on October 26, 1881, was a pivotal moment in Earp's life and a defining moment in the history of Tombstone. The confrontation between Earp, his brothers, and Maddie Blaylock against the Clanton gang highlighted Earp's unwavering dedication to preserving justice, even in the face of danger. The gunfight, which lasted only 30 seconds, left 3 members of the Clanton gang dead and cemented Earp's reputation as a fearless lawman. Nevertheless, the gunfight was not without controversy. Some historians argue that the confrontation was not as straightforward as it seemed, with some suggesting that Earp and his posse may have been motivated by personal vendettas rather than a desire to uphold the law. Regardless, the gunfight at the OK Corral remains an iconic moment in American history, and its impact on Earp's legacy cannot be overstated. While Earp's reputation as a lawman and a symbol of justice was solidified in Tombstone, his personal life was not without its challenges. His relationship with Maddie Blaylock, his common-law wife, was complicated to say the least. Blaylock, who had been a prostitute, was known to have a troubled past, and her relationship with Earp was marked by infidelity and volatility. Furthermore, Earp's association with Big Nose Kate, a local prostitute, added another layer of complexity to his personal life. Kate, who was known for her fiery temper and sharp tongue, was a frequent visitor to the Earps' home, and her relationship with Earp was the subject of much speculation. Some historians suggest that Earp and Kate may have had a romantic relationship, while others argue that their association was purely platonic. Regardless of the nature of their relationship, Earp's connections with both Blaylock and Kate highlight the complicated web of feelings that defined his existence. His devotion to justice and his commitment to upholding the law were unwavering, but his personal life was marked by turmoil and complexity. The lasting impact of Wyatt Earp's legacy. When we consider the life of Wyatt Earp, we discover a multifaceted man whose influence extends well beyond the bounds of the realm of mythology. His evolution from a young boy with a shotgun to a seasoned lawman who is willing to face danger head-on is emblematic of the tenacity and independence that defined life in the American West. Wyatt Earp's story serves as a mirror reflecting the complexities of life during an era of significant transformation, offering insights into the traits defining individuals who dared to explore the untamed frontiers of the nation. Because of the things that he did, Earp became a shining example of bravery, resiliency, and persistence. As a result, he left an everlasting stamp on history and a legacy that continues to captivate subsequent generations. What do you think of the video? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a like and hit that subscribe button before you go. Thanks for watching.